Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Matho Techniques. Today we shall dwell into another topic called taxes. This is in continuation to discounts and then we are dwelling into taxes. So it is in continuation. So what are taxes? Okay, taxes for any government to run, it needs money. So where do they get this money from? They get this money from people who use their goods and services, right? So whenever a consumer consumes any goods or services, they have to pay a tax to the government. Now why do government need money? They need money for so many things. Like they need money for administration, they need money for welfare, they need money for building infrastructure, they need money to pay salaries to their employees. So these are the reasons why they need money. So for example, the roads that you have or the water that you get from the government, all these are running at a cost. So they are able to run it because they're getting money in the form of taxes that we pay to them. Okay, so this is the reason why the government needs taxes, and this is how they use the taxes for giving a better life and a better services to the citizens. Okay, so there are two types of taxes that we have in broadly, generally. One is direct and one is indirect. Direct taxes are taxes that we pay to the government directly. For example, income tax that you pay, you directly go to the income tax website, and which is run by the government, and then we pay the taxes on the income that we receive. Or for example, property tax. So property tax is a tax that we pay on the property that we have. So that is directly, it goes to the if you're paying it online, it directly goes to the government website, and you pay the taxes directly to the government. So these are some examples of direct taxes. So the taxes that you pay directly to the government are the direct taxes. Now what are indirect taxes? Indirect taxes are taxes that you do not pay to the government directly, but you pay to the person who sells those goods or services to you, and that person pays the taxes to the government. Okay, so now you go to a restaurant, you have food over there. So when you get a bill, you can see that there is a GST that is put over there. It could be a CGST and a CGST and a SGST. So that's two different types of taxes. I'll come to that. So these two taxes we are paying to the restaurant owner. We are not paying directly to the government. So that when the bill comes, we are paying to the restaurant owner the taxes that are levied over there. Okay, and he pays it to the government. So that is indirect. You're not directly paying to the government. So that is called indirect taxes. So there are direct taxes and indirect taxes. This is broadly the classification of taxes. Now, from July 2017, okay, we have had a change in our tax structure. So our taxes are called GST. In India, it is called GST. So what is GST? Goods and services taxes. So for the goods or services that you consume, okay, it could be services in a restaurant, the food that you eat over there. So you've got some services over there, you pay taxes for that. You go to a hospital, you get hospitalized, or you take treatment from a doctor, you get a bill. On the bill there is a tax that will be reflecting. So that is the taxes. These are goods and services. Or you go to a supermarket, you buy some groceries, you get a bill. On that there are taxes. So you are paying taxes for the goods and services that you consume. So that is called GST. So you pay GST, goods and services taxes. Okay. So there are three types of GSTs that we have right now. Okay. So it is CGST, that is Central Goods and Services Taxes. SGST or UGST, that is State Goods and Services Taxes or Union Territory. Whichever is a Union Territory, for those you have UGST, that is Union Territory Goods and Services Taxes, or it's called State Goods and Services Taxes. Okay, and then you have IGST. IGST is Integrated GST, Integrated Goods and Services Taxes. Okay, now we shall go to each of this GST things. So central GST, the name itself says it is for the central government. Yeah. State GST, it is for state government or the union territory. If it is a UGST, it's for the union territory. Okay. IGST is an integrated goods and services taxes which you pay to the central government. So this is not shared by the central government to either the union territory or the state. It is taken by the central government itself. Okay. So CGST and CGST and SGST, these two are shared equally by the state and the central government. Okay. That's why when you go to a restaurant and you get a bill, in that it will be written CGST 9%, CGST 18%, IGST 18%. So it is equally divided between state government and the central government. So that is how the taxes are segregated. Now, why there are two different types of taxes? Because we have certain boundaries of states. Okay. So if you consume any goods or services within your state, intra-state, within your state, you are applicable to pay CGST or SGST. Okay. Within your state, you take goods or services, you consume it, you will have to pay CGST or IGST, and it's the equal percentage. Okay. So if it is 18% GST, if it is a product that you're taking within your state, okay, within your state boundary, you pay 9% to the state and 9% to the central government. Yeah. So this is how this is. So if you purchase something from outside your state boundary, okay, so suppose you are in Karnataka, you're buying something from Kerala, okay, so you pay IGST, that is integrated state integrated GST, goods and services taxes. Okay, so there you pay when there is interstate, when you are crossing the state boundary and buying a product, you have to pay IGST. If you are paying within the state, you pay GST, that is SGST and CGST. Okay, so this is the difference between the three. Okay. Now, I told you this is shared, it is shared by the state and the center. CGST and SGST is equally shared by the state and the center. Okay. So, if suppose if they say 18% is a GST, you'll have to pay 9% to the state and 9% to the center. Okay. So, that is an introduction to the taxes and the GST. You can just go through it, run through it. It will be easy for you to understand. So we shall get into the problems in our next video. I hope you understood it and I hope you're clear about it. If you have any doubts, please do comment. Do like, share and subscribe our channel and our videos. And please keep coming back to see more videos in our channel. And have a great day. Thank you and bye to all.